This is the vocabulary for week 10. Again. Again. Remember the sign for 1,000 or 1,000? Again is very similar. It starts with your hand cupped and palm facing up to turn over and hit it again. Again. Awesome or wow. Oh, make an open, loose 5 handshake with the fingers slightly bent and wave it back and forth in front of your face with an expression that says, wow, awesome, ah. End, end, end. Here's the whatever's going on and here's the end of it. End. Experience. This is very similar to the and motion when we do the sign for and, only we're doing it on our head. We're showing all the stuff that's in our body comes out to be represented by this experience. Experience. Hands. Use your hands to mark off your hands at the wrist. I cut off that hand and then I cut off this hand. Hands. Let. Closed 5 hand shapes and you make a pathway to let. Sometimes you'll see this with L's for let and P for permission. Let. Little. This can be little. It can also be like this if you're talking about a little box. But in our class for our song we're going to use little using the G handshake and just looking at it to say little. More. Put closed and hand shapes together, palms facing in. More. More. Now. Y hand shapes and just bring them down once. Just like today, but don't repeat the movement. Now. Now. Than. This is similar to the sign for can't. Remember can't? Well, for than, we're going to have B hand shapes and smack the fingertips, just like you did for can't. Than. Than. Time. Point to your watch. Time. Understand. Turn on the light bulb. Understand. It's like the sign for 11, but you only flick once and it's near your temple. Understand. Use. Remember the sign for church? Well, this is the same way. Your left hand is the same way with a fist and a flat arm. And your right hand is the letter U, and you make little brushes against the top of your arm, coming in towards your body. Use. Use. In books I've seen this pictured even as a circle, a circular motion, which it doesn't have to be a very specific circle, but it needs to come from front to back. Use. This concludes vocabulary for week 10. Good job.